Welcome, mortals, to the realm of the gods.
Thank you, Lord Hirin.
Before you continue your journey to our city, let me give you some instructions as to the nature of this place.
Hello?
The journey spell that brought you here from the stepping stones has transferred you not only to another place on Io, but to another dimension within the fabric of this whole world.
It can't hear you.
It's just talking on and on as if it had no life at all.
I hear you well enough, Shaikan, and you too, Demon Hunter.
Well, then we might get some answers.
Not so fast, mortals. I'm not here to discuss anything with you. This is not your place. You do not belong here.
But we've made it this far.
And? Just because my dear brother told you about the stepping stones doesn't mean you're going to be welcomed here with open arms.
I liked the other Hirin better.
That was me 30,000 years ago, after we created the stepping stones as a challenge for the Shapers to reach our realm.
30,000 years ago?
I'm not here to teach you a lesson in history. I intended to throw you out again, because my brother couldn't stop meddling with mortal affairs. But as you are here now, you might even prove useful to me. And even to yourself.
How so?
A couple of days ago, a huge portal appeared in the south. Deluded and unresponsive spirits started streaming out, trying to force their way into the city. The gates were closed, and there wouldn't have been more to do. But the willing spirits, ready to accept their destiny, now have to wait outside too. And this noise is disturbing our meeting.
The noise? Of course it is.
The gates will only open once the portal and all that came through it is gone.
Why don't you do it yourself? You could let it rain down fire and be rid of them.
Don't question my motives, mortal. You want to enter the city? Fulfill my quest. See it as an 11th stepping stone. Only one that's a real challenge.
I just love quests that are impossible to complete.
Don't lose heart. What's the problem? All we have to do is defeat hundreds of enemies and destroy their siege weapons and a heavily guarded portal.
Well, when you put it like that... We need help.
Indeed. Just the three of us won't suffice.
I wish Kellar was here.
Yes. Good. Yes. Good. Yes.
You are a Shaikan, aren't you? I think I remember your face.
King Ulf. It's sad to see you here. I thought Iroh and Whisper had helped you free Seven Keeps.
Indeed they did. Seven Keeps is still a mess after the nameless onslaught, but with your help we managed to be rid of those demons.
So, what happened?
I don't know. I died in my sleep. Perhaps I just got old and weary from these constant battles.
And you don't remember anything?
Oh, I remember a lot. It was a very peaceful passing. It was as I always pictured it would be. The River of Souls, Hélène mourning, Erion writing the story of my life.
I meant if you remembered anything suspicious about your death. Maybe a strange taste to the wine, or a sharp sting, or some magical energies, anything.
Why can't you just let it be? I died in my sleep, Shaikan. I wasn't murdered. And even if I had been, Redmond will be a much better king than I was. And so will my son when he's old enough to reign.
I'm sorry. After all these battles and plots I've seen, I suppose I'm suspicious of everything.
You're still young, Shaikan. Don't let these few years get the better of you. Look at me. I am old, but I am happy.
I might look young on the outside, but the dragon blood running in my veins prolongs the lives of our kind beyond human standards. I'm over 150 years old, and so have seen and done many things I'd like to forget. Especially never mind. What can you tell me about the situation here?
This is so like the siege of Seven Keeps, only that these are spirits, not nameless.
Tell me what you can.
Just look at the trebuchets and the enemy's organization, the way they're guarding the siege weapons, the formation pattern. It's all the same, only these are spirits. You...
King Ulf.
I don't know.
Good. 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 Yes. Good. Yes. Good. Good.
Immortal in this realm! Kashalatil!
You're a barbarian, aren't you?
I am Vlad, leader of the barbarian tribes, yes.
Why are you here?
Easy answer, mortal. We were just as mortal as you when we were defending our clan territory against the hordes of blue demons you call the Nameless. The war was going well when Nashka, the leader of a rival tribe, plotted against me and murdered my guards, and I...
No, I'm sorry to hear that.
Don't be sorry, Shaikan. We are barbarians, and this is our way of living and dying. It is the circle of life. Also, when Nashka cut my throat open, the last thing I beheld was my second-in-command piercing her heart with his spear. That was a sight to remember.
What happened here?
When I arrived, the fight was already on. I screamed my battle cry and jumped into the fray. Many evil spirits fell and dissolved into nothingness under the slashes of my swords. I rallied many of my fellow barbarians around me, and that's the way it has been for days. We kill them, but more of them keep coming through the portal.
How about this mortal asking you for your help?
We barbarians live for battle. If that is what you seek, then we will gladly join you in your fight.
Do you have any information that might help us?
I haven't seen Nashka around. Maybe she has joined the evil spirits.
What makes you think that?
My shaman, who came here with me, said that those spirits are deluded and can't remember their own past. That's why they're fighting against the city of the gods and against death itself. Nashka, too, is deluded. So, perhaps she might have joined with them.
Can I speak with your shaman, Vlad?
He was killed when trying to open the mind of one of the evil spirits. It just shrieked, and they both dissolved into nothingness.
Go! We are leaving. Go get them. Yes. Forward. Yes. How many more? Over there.
Yes. Over there. You're going to be sorry. Good. Good. Yes. Yes. Then let's get started.
Thank you, great warrior.
Thanking me for killing you again?
I've already been dead. By defeating me, you set me free from the terrible voice that bent my will.
The possession. Tell me more.
I can't. It's too terrible, even for a spirit. But please, my father, a bald spirit with a scarf around his head, is fighting for this evil spirit too. We were once warriors, fighting the Nameless and their terrible leader. But we came too close to him, and in our death, he bent our souls to his will.
Making you unable to do anything but obey and fight.
But maybe a message can get through to my father's soul. Please, tell him that I, Omar, son of Imbra, am proud to be his son, and that he will always hold a place in my heart.
I'm sorry, Omar. I've already defeated your father.
Then I will meet with him soon, and I can tell him myself.
Good. Yes, yes. Good.
So, we meet again. I told you so.
Halakos, it's so good to see you.
Well, you seem surprised to see me. After all, this is the afterlife.
It's just that you're a little less solid than when I last saw you.
But more alive than then.
What happened after you died?
I'd rather not talk about it.
I understand, my friend.
Maybe.
Tell us what happened here.
When I arrived here, the spirits were all in uproar, as the gates had been closed and no one was let in. There were some very influential people about, but none of them could get in. That was when the very first projectile hit the outer walls of the city with a gigantic boom. The walls would hold, of course. Their magic is extremely strong. But I guess it's not just stones those spirits are throwing at us.
What did you do?
What I do best, Shaikan. Rally some troops and fight the enemy, even against all the odds.
I see you've already rallied some troops here. Can you help us fight against those spirits?
I was hoping you would say.
Do you have any intelligence that might help us?
When a spirit dies, good or evil, their souls simply vanish. So, take good care of us, as we've got more to lose than just our lives.
You are a Shaikan.
So,
I don't know. I died in...
what can you tell me?
Just...
Yes.
We are
is.
leaving.
The portal through which the reinforcements are coming.
Watch out. Watch out, get ready.
Zazhut is free. A nameless portal appeared in the realm of the gods, and evil spirits are attacking the city.
Watch out. Yes. Yes. Good. Forward. Good. Good. Watch out. Attack. Get ready. Go get them. The one's over there. Yes. 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 Over there. Attack. Yes. Yes. Good, good. Yes. Good. Forward. Get ready. The one's over there. Good. Go. Go. Good. Yes. Watch out. Watch out. Attack. The one's over there. How many more? Good. Yes. Good. Yes.
You are a
King.
in.
So,
I don't know. I died in my sleep.
the Nameless might be behind this attack here.
If it's the Nameless, then we fight at yours.
Is there any...
I think...
Look at all the spirits now, wanting to enter the city.
Hello, sir. I hope your death wasn't too painful.
Hello, my lady. Did you have a pleasant passing?
Excuse me.
Hello there. Did you have the death you wished for?
I'm not dead.
Oh, no.
Yes.
There's always one in denial.
No.
But why now? Couldn't they have come when the rush was over?
Excuse me.
That's the way it goes, brother. We're the ones in the...
Excuse me.
What do you want from me? You're dead. So get in line, draw a number and wait till you're called.
But I'm not dead.
Yes, you are. Otherwise you wouldn't be here. So get in line.
Look at me. Do I look like a spirit?
So, you managed to retain your corporeal form. Great. Go haunt some abandoned castle or get in line.
It's nothing we've never seen before. Do you remember the one with the green shoes and the waving hair?
You mean the one that constantly shrieked, "A dragon! A dragon!"
I'm here at the explicit wish of Erion the Wise. Craig and Shalak summoned me here.
Ah, it's a godly summons tactic now, is it? But I do remember Craig and Shalak.
Oh, he was difficult back then. Very difficult.
Constantly bragging about having to return for his daughter.
What do you think? Which tactic will he try out next? Fighting or pleading?
Your god Hirin ordered me to throw back the attack of the evil spirits. And...
So it's because of you that all these spirits are streaming in. Thank you so much.
no, he said that I could enter the city afterwards.
Which you can. Just get in line, draw a number and wait till you're called.
There's only 7,352 spirits before you, but you've got all eternity to wait.
But...
9.
Now look, it's only 7,351 before you. Here, take your number and get in line.
Good. Yes.